so much for being here, sir. All right, you guys, we're at the top of the hour. Let's get our party started. Again, thank each and every one of you for being here for our global MoveQuest presentation. My name is your Queen Connectress, Miss Marnita Casa, and I am your humble hostess. Now, it is my honor to introduce you all to a man that for over 25 years dominated the direct sales industry. His cryptocurrency education is used by companies and universities worldwide. For over 25 years, he dominated the direct sales industry. Oh, sorry. You get in that flow. So as we know, he dominated the direct sales industry. His cryptocurrency education is being used by universities and companies worldwide. For over 8 years, he spent his time and his life, dedicated his life to learning about blockchain technology and cryptocurrency, but he didn't just stop there. He decided to go out and share his information with the masses. And this was done by putting on fun and exciting Bitcoin boot camps nationwide at no cost. He has built wonderful communities and thriving platforms like you see before you now. So without further ado, it is my honor to introduce you all to Mr. Brandon Ivey.
All right. Thank you for that introduction, Ms. Casa. Guys, literally, we came straight from our crypto talk, so barely had time to get prepared and ready. I do want to give a special shout out to an individual that I see on here smiling bright. And this is a woman who has been a part of my organizations and what we've been doing all the way since 2012. Before I was in crypto, before I even walked off my job, and that is Miss Jacqueline Briggs. So I want to give Jacqueline a special shout out to her and to her family, her community, and sticking with the process of always adapting, always learning. You know, she's been a part of our organization when we went from cell phone industry, the health and wellness industry, down to the crypto side as an entrepreneur. So congratulations, Jacqueline, on all of your success and the fact that you're always still willing to learn and grow and more. So with that, as Ms. Casa said, my name is Brandon Ivey from Los Angeles, California. I've been in the direct selling space for 25 years. My very first company was a 3-letter organization called ACN back in the day. That's where I first got started. I did not have success my first 10 years, but I figured some things out 10 years later. And there's some things that now that we're at the end of the year, about a week from now, I will be talking about. I do a special call called The Secret once a year about information that I finally learned or I knew about, but actually started to put into practice that changed my life, walked me off my job, and the rest is history since then. So I'll be doing that at the end of the year. But I got into the crypto space 8 years ago. I got started, as I told our inner circle, with $30, and I flipped that into 6 figures and 7 figures since. Started my own crypto educational company called ILCA, which next month is our 3rd year in business. So I'm very, very excited and proud about that because we're only getting bigger. We're only getting better. We've got 3 brand new courses coming out for 2025 to start with. We got our next 5-day challenge that will be at the end of January. One of the main courses is pertinent to everybody, called security. It's one thing to earn your tokens. It's another to be able to keep it from the hackers out there that's trying to steal it from you. I came across this project at the time it was called Get Fit Mining in March earlier this year. And I heard the concept, and I've been in crypto so long, I've seen everything. But hearing the concept of how would you like to get paid from your own physical activity and you're getting paid in crypto. Now, that wasn't unique because I've already been a part of move to earn projects like Step In and Sweatcoin before, but I didn't make any money with them. So I was skeptical. I was like, yeah, I've been a part of these before. It's fun, gamifying the activity of moving and working out, but there were no real rewards. To me, it was more like, earning reward miles from going to the, your airline tickets or hotels, rewards, those type of rewards, nothing tangible to it. But then when I saw the presentation the first time and I saw what was possible, and I said, wait a second, are you telling me that somebody can make some money without having to recruit anybody and without having to sell a physical product, without even having to tell anybody that they're involved, just from them exercising and working out. So my next question was, how much can they make? They're like, well, what if you're able to do $5 to $10 a day? I was like, are you serious? So we're not talking about money that's going to walk you off your job, but that little extra helps out. And so I'm going to use Rita Broussard as an example. When we first got started, she gave her results after her first 5 weeks, and she had made $172 after 5 weeks. And we were excited about that. $172 after 5 weeks. And so I said, yeah, this would be a good project and, an extra side hustle to add to our community. So as our community is learning about this thing called crypto and Bitcoin, they can earn while they learn, and they can take that little extra money, maybe pay some grocery bills, maybe able to pay their cell phone bill, maybe able to put gas in the car, maybe able to use it. There's another thing they want to invest in and they don't have money to get started. It's only $50 or $100. Remember, I got started in this space at only $30 in crypto. So it doesn't take much. Once you have the knowledge, the money's irrelevant. You can flip that. So I was excited about that. And then came July and August. And we launched on the Avalanche blockchain, and we announced that we will be moving to a new platform called MoveQuest. MoveQuest. And Lynette, the creator behind the project, and before we even got started, I interviewed her and her entire team back in March. It's on YouTube. You can find it. Just type in "Get Fit Mining Interview Brandon Ivey." You'll see it. This before we signed up, and she said, "I want to do a proof of concept. I want to show you guys the power of this. That we're not just talking about making $5 to $10 a day. We're talking about people becoming millionaires from their physical activity." And I said, I don't think it's going to work. In fact, I said, I think it has an 80% chance of failing. And I was proven wrong. You might say, Brandon, if you thought it had an 80% chance of failing, then why did you get started? And yes, my background is not MoveQuest, Judy, because you wanted to ask me a question and I couldn't shut down and I couldn't change it. But let me change it real quick for you. But the reason why I got started anyways, because if you know and understand crypto and crypto education, I have a rule. I believe 90% of things are going to fail. And if I believe it's going to fail, if I have a 10% chance of success, I'm going to do it. Because if I can make money on the 10% and you fail by 90%, it's still a winner. So at least I was like, well, it's not 90% failure, it's only 80%. So yeah, we can make some money with this. Let me tell you what ended up happening. What ended up happening is that $20 million has been paid out into this community. 100% of the people involved has been able to sell their tokens and do whatever they want with their money. Name me one crypto project that has ever been able to do that, where a token launched at $1 and is sitting at almost $12 right now, 5 months later. Not a pump and dump, not a rug pull, not a scheme. This has been one of the most successful projects around. And it is only just getting started, because all we wanted to show was a proof of concept. We still have not experienced the full power that this platform has. This is not a get rich quick, but let me tell you the power of what this MoveQuest is actually doing. First, we got to talk about some health facts. Heart disease and cancer are the top 2 causes of death in America. 67.5% of American adults are overweight or obese. 97% of Americans are failing to meet ideal healthy lifestyle criteria that can protect their hearts. Tobacco use, poor nutrition, physical inactivity, and excessive alcohol use are top reasons for disease in America. But those aren't the real problems. The real problem is people having lack of motivation to do anything about it. We don't get motivated until we get that hospital visit. We get that diagnosis. We don't feel well. We got to start all of a sudden pay that hospital bill because we're like, it's too expensive to go to the gym. It's too expensive to eat right and buy the proper food. But wait till you get that doctor's bill. When that happens, it's going to be expensive. And let me ask, and I do want to share this because it keeps happening. Please do not send me private messages while I'm speaking because you're distracting me. So please don't do that. Let me stay on point. I know people want to chat with me. But the problem here, and this is a problem that most businesses and companies in the health and wellness space have. The problem that they have is, how do we motivate people to do the things that they need to do to stay healthy? And we know it's this because every other year there's a new hype program, Billy Blanks, and you got the right meal plans, and you got the new exercising tools, and then you got the Peloton, and then you got, I mean, it's always something new to achieve the same goal. And now that we are at the end of the year, what are the top 2 things that people ask for New Year's resolution? The ability to make more money and the ability to lose weight and get in better shape. Those are the top 2 New Year's resolutions. And in the past, I would say, I can't help you with the get in better shape part, but I can help you at least making more money. What if we can do both? Let me show you how MoveQuest has decided to tackle this. Take a look.
Tired of shelling out money for gym memberships you hardly ever use? Fed up with fad diets and quick fixes that never seem to deliver? We know the feeling, but what if there was a way to spend less and achieve more, much more, than you've ever dreamed possible? Get Fit Mining, the revolutionary platform that pays you to get fit. Imagine earning cold, hard crypto just for building those buns of steel or carving out that six-pack. With Get Fit Mining, every step you take is not just towards a healthier you, but also towards financial freedom. Forget those hefty gym fees or that pantry stuffed with diet foods. Motivate yourself to be the best version of yourself.
Mr. Ivey,
in your retirement at
the
same
volume
time.
is low.
What if what you mind today could change?
Are you telling me you don't hear the sound?
It's very, very
All
low.
right, hold on. Let me do that again. Hold on. We want to make sure you guys get it right. Like this is exactly one of those things I talk about, dude. Don't distract me. Here we go. Screen's there. Sound. All right, let's try that again.
Tired of shelling out money for gym memberships you hardly ever use? Fed up with fad diets and quick fixes that never seem to deliver? We know the feeling, but what if there was a way to spend less and achieve more, much more, than you've ever dreamed possible? Get Fit Mining, the revolutionary platform that pays you to get fit. Imagine earning cold, hard crypto just for building those buns of steel or carving out that six-pack. With Get Fit Mining, every step you take is not just towards a healthier you, but also towards financial freedom. Forget those hefty gym fees or that pantry stuffed with diet foods. Motivate yourself to be the best version of yourself and start building your retirement at the same time. What if what you mind today could change your tomorrow just doing what you are already doing but intensifying it? Picture this, the best fit version of yourself, traveling the world, driving that luxury car you've always dreamed of. All of this is possible with Get Fit Mining. Here's how it works. Strap on your favorite fitness tracker and start earning crypto for your everyday activities like walking, running, or cycling. The more you move, the more you earn. Our app syncs with your lifestyle. It tracks your progress and mines cryptocurrency while you exercise. It's like mining money while melting calories. Say hello to real-time rewards paid instantly. Achieve your fitness goals and watch your digital wallet grow. Connect with fellow fitness enthusiasts, challenge each other, and share your achievements. With each referral, boost your earnings and your fitness motivation. Join the movement that's reshaping what it means to be fit and financially savvy. Why put off feeling good and living well? The time is now, and Get Fit Mining is your gateway. Ready to make a move? Let's turn those fitness dreams into your financial reality. Jump on board and let Get Fit Mining guide you to a richer, healthier life. It's the future of fitness, and it's here now with Get Fit Mining. So why wait? It's time to turn those workouts into wealth. Download the Get Fit Mining app today and start your journey towards fitness and financial freedom. Remember, every step counts, every workout matters. With Get Fit Mining, you're not just getting fit, you're getting rewarded. It's fitness revolutionized. It's time to get fit, get rewarded, and start building your future one step at a time. See you on the healthier side of life.
See you on the healthier side of life. I mean, are there benefits to walking? Yes. This is Saturday morning. How many of you have already gotten your steps in today? How many of you have already been outside moving around? Billy says, I have. Yep. I saw Rita out there. I saw Tamara dancing before we got started. Guess what? That's movement. But benefits to walking, just 30 minutes every day can increase cardiovascular fitness, strengthens your bones, reduce excess body fat, and boost muscle power and endurance. You reduce your risk of heart disease, type 2 diabetes, osteoporosis, and even some cancers. Physical activity may help to prevent or manage heart disease, stroke, and high blood pressure. Adults who sit less and do any amount of moderate to vigorous physical activity gain some health benefits. So remember, I asked the question, how do you motivate people to do what they should be doing anyway? There's one big motivating factor outside of your children, and that's getting paid. That's getting paid. What if we could turn your physical activity into an income stream? What if you can make money while getting fit? What if you can make money while you're on vacation like Brian Rhodes in Italy right now? Yeah, I haven't shown the video, but he just showed us a video of him out there in Italy making, you know what? Since I brought it up, we're gonna have some fun this Saturday morning. I'm taking my time because this is the last one.
Get my steps in.
Hold on, let me pull this over here. You can see it. Here's Brian Rhodes in Italy. Just this morning.
Getting my steps in at the Coliseum.
Oh, the Coliseum.
I'm probably already around 20,000 steps today. It's crazy.
Now just think about that. He's got 20,000 steps already while on vacation with his family and his kids, having fun, doing what he would do anyway, and he's getting paid for it. He's paid for his own vacation. So we figured out how to turn your physical activity into an income stream, and not by some magical thing. I don't have to teach you how to have a cell phone. You already do. What you may not know is that your cell phone already has apps on it that is tracking your physical activity every single day. Whether you like it or not, whether you've given it permission to it or not. I mean, these phones are even listening to you. So it's already happening. What MoveQuest is a DApp that you download onto your phone at no cost. And this DApp is not collecting or recording your physical data every day. It connects itself to the apps already on your phone. That's why I had somebody told me they had just signed up. Brandon, I hadn't even done anything yet, and it's saying that I have rewards from 2 days ago. I said, yes, it is pulling up the last 48 hours of your activity. Yeah, but I didn't download the app yet. I said, it doesn't matter. The other apps on your phone has already recorded that information. All MoveQuest is doing is reading it. And then it takes that data, moves it through our miners, turns it into a physical or digital hash, send it to the blockchain, and you're now rewarded in a physical token called MQT. A token that already has value. A token that is almost 100% fluid. And if you don't understand crypto, don't worry about that right now. I don't have time to explain it. All that means is if you want to sell your tokens, there's money for it to pull out, even if every single person did, and it won't dump the entire market as a pump and dump. So we call this process proof of physical activity. Now, as I stated earlier, I've already a part of Move to Earn apps like Stepin and Sweatcoin before. However, after millions of steps since 2022, you want to know how much money I made with Sweatcoin? $25. This is a screenshot from my phone. $25 is what I've made. Yet they've got millions of users. Do you know how many users MoveQuest has right now? A little over 6,000. Nobody knows who we are yet. This has not gone viral yet. Most of it is because most people don't understand. They might be scared of crypto. They might have think they've got scammed in the past. They don't get it. And that's okay. The rest of you guys pulled out $20 million. So you get it, but they will. But the thing about Steppin and Sweatcoin is that they are limited into what they can do. Restrictive feature sets. They have a monthly subscription or a yearly subscription fee, and they're centralized. And they're in business to make money out of the profit for the companies. MoveQuest is not a company. It's a decentralized smart app. There's no corporate headquarters. There's no CEO. And it is not limited to only working outside. This works outside and inside. You're getting rewarded for your steps, your distance, your calories, your workouts, and your sleep. And think about that. How many of you love sleeping? And we love to sleep. But are you getting enough sleep every night? Getting 7 to 9 hours sleep a night keeps your heart healthy, reduces stress, and helps keep blood sugar consistent. It lowers your risk for serious health problems like diabetes and heart disease, reduces stress, improves your mood, and allows you to think more clearly. It helps to prevent inflammation and control your weight. Now, we'd love to get 7 to 9 hours sleep. I see my man Jeff Trills is listening. He knew me back before, I think when I had a job, just like Jacqueline. And when I had a job, I dreaded Monday mornings. I mean, it's Saturday right now. It might be cold here in California, but the sun is out and bright. But always on a Monday morning, it always seemed to be cloudy and cold and dim and dark and gray, depressing. I'm like, man, let me sleep in a couple of hours. But most people don't. But when I finally did quit my job, fire my boss, work for myself, did I get more extra sleep? Actually, no. I learned that when you work for yourself, you work harder for yourself than you ever did for somebody else on their company and their job. So I averaged 4.5 to 5 hours sleep a night, and I would get 1 good hour nap in the afternoon, and I was good with that. But now that I've been a part of MoveQuest, I'm averaging 6.5 to 8 hours sleep a night. Now, why am I getting that extra sleep? Is it for these health benefits? No. I should be doing it for that, but I'm not. I'm getting the extra sleep because I'm getting paid for it. Who would like to get paid to sleep? You know, I used to say, hey, I get paid while I'm sleeping. Yeah, but now I'm getting paid for sleeping. The more you move, the more you mine, is like we'd like to say. So all of your steps, your distance, your workout, your calories, and your sleep, you're getting rewarded for, and is being managed not by a company, not by a central company like Steppen or Sweatcoin, but by a smart contract. Like Bitcoin is a smart contract. Now, this smart contract is programmed to have certain limitations on how much you can receive rewards for. For example, 20,000 max steps per day. When I first got started with MoveQuest, I was doing between 4,000 to 6,000 steps a day. And then I increased it to 6,000 to 10,000 steps a day. And when we got on Avalanche, I'm maxing out almost every day. Say, why am I maxing out almost every day? One, I'm in better shape by now than I was then because I lost almost 20 pounds. But the second is because we're getting paid a whole lot more money. I don't really talk about how much I've made on a presentation, but I've made, as far as assets, more than 6 figures in the last 4.5 months with MoveQuest. But 20,000 max steps a day, 10 miles as far as distance, 2 hours max workout time, 2 to 4,000 max calories burned, and up to 8 hours sleep. Now you can do more, but you're not going to get credit for more. You're only going to get credit up to these, and that's enough. You know, you're not trying to be in the Olympics. Although wait till I show you a testimonial at the end of Mike So out in Thailand, what happened to him. He looks like a brand new person in just 90 days. But getting started with MoveQuest is simple. You have a smartphone. Fitness watches are optional. If you have an iPhone, I recommend having an iPhone watch, smartwatch. If you have an Android, a Fitbit. And these are convenient. You don't have to carry your phone on you wherever you go, and they actually track more of your data. But it's optional. Some of you say, I carry my phone with me everywhere I go. Then what you need to do, where the magic happens, is you need to purchase some miners. The miners is what is getting you access to the MQT tokens, just like Bitcoin. Bitcoin is not created out of thin air like money is. Bitcoin is a reward because it's incentivizing people to spend their time, and time is money, to purchase hardware, to program the software, to pay the electricity, to build the Bitcoin blockchain. And every 10 minutes, 3.125 Bitcoin is released into the ecosystem, the miners, and that's their reward. There's only going to be 21 million Bitcoin ever existence. 19 million has already been mined, and the last one will be mined by the year 2140. None of us will be around when that happens. MQT, that tokenomics, 21 million tokens available, 2,500 are released every day to the people mining. And who are the miners? You. Your physical activity. See, instead of you, however, having to pay for the hardware, software programming, and electricity, your physical activity is what's powering these miners. So you're actually in competition with everybody because only 2,500 a day is released. Who gets those 2,500? Depending on how much activity you have and how many miners you have working for you compared to other people. And any activity is getting you paid. Walking indoors, outdoors, running, jogging, hiking, playing with your kids and your grandkids, walking your dog on a Saturday morning. How many of you guys do yard work on Saturday morning? What about going grocery shopping? You're walking up and down the aisles. I just showed you a video of Brian making money visiting Italy. I wish I went to Italy before. And I remember when we went to Venice, we got there sooner than the hotel allowed us to check in. And we had to spend hours, and we walked almost if you've ever been to Venice, the walkways, the pathways. I didn't get on the gondolas. And I got it recorded too. You know how many steps I probably did on that? I didn't get paid for that. When we went to Greece and looking at the old Colosseums there, how much walking the Pantheon we did. I didn't get paid for that. What if I did get paid for that? That would have been insane. I would have had like 50,000 steps. But any activity you have is going to get you paid. Now, how you get started is we have a brand new website that is coming out soon at MoveQuest.com. And it's going to have a simple step-by-step process for you to get started. And since this is in crypto, you're going to have to know something about how to buy Bitcoin or how to buy crypto, because you're going to need to purchase the AVAX tokens. And then from that, you can swap your AVAX tokens into MQT. Now, let me tell you what just happened there. Do you know that 99% of tokens in the crypto space right now have no real world utility, meaning there's no value to it? There's no use case of it outside of hype. Dogecoin, one of the most popular outside of Bitcoin because of Elon Musk, was created as a joke because the people who created it did not believe in crypto, thought that Bitcoin was fake and that everybody was going to lose their money. And they said, let's make some money off of this. And the only reason why it's still around now is because Mark Cuban and Elon Musk keep tweeting about it. There's no real use case. MQT has a more use case than Doge does. But MQT, by the fact that you can't participate unless you purchase the token, because you need the token to purchase the miners, we've created our own use case for the token itself, our own demand. And if you have demand for something, the value of it goes up. That's why this token is still sitting at over $11 a token, why it got to $125 a token. Follow the steps. Get the link from the person who invited you. We'll get you plugged in, get you set up, and you start earning. You start moving. You start moving, and you start earning. Why this system is still here? Because under a normal operation, this project should have crashed 3 months ago. The reason why it's still here is because it is a self-sustaining ecosystem. I shared in our inner circle community another token out there, a project that is much bigger than MoveQuest as far as promotion, how many people's involved, billionaires are involved in that project. And that main token, do you know how much liquidity is sitting in there right now? $3,600. That's a joke. Even if you wanted to sell your tokens, there's no money there for you to pull out. So everybody's just holding the token, waiting for one day that the price goes up. It will only go up if there's a demand for it, and there's no demand for it. Or they're saying, well, what if those billionaires put money in? Why would the billionaires put money in just so you can sell your tokens to pull money out? They're sitting there waiting for the token price to go back up too. Here, this is a self-sustaining ecosystem. There was no investor or seed money. It was self-funded to the tune of over $3 million, years in development. Nobody, no project is doing what this is doing, because since it is a smart contract and not a company, it is not taking 90% profit that Coinbase, Binance, FTX, Gemini. How do these companies, these guys become billionaires? Because they're taking 90% profit. This is a smart contract, so that 90% of what would be a profit is going right back into the ecosystem, not to force the price up, but to maintain it. The value of MQT is based on us. The more people using the product, the higher the value of MQT goes. And with less than 4,000 that's submitting right now, what happens if it's at 20,000, 100,000? What will be the value of MQT then? And that's completely in our own hands. But we can be safe and sure that it's not going to be a pump and dump. Because every time you evolve and upgrade your miners, you submit your proof of physical activity, you claim your mining rewards, you unlock your mining dot slots, and then we participate in what we haven't seen yet, the challenges and events and leasing the miners. And the leasing of the miners, the target date is the 26th. I'm going to say between the 26th and the end of the year, somewhere between there. We haven't experienced that, but every one of those is generating transaction fees on the blockchain. See, this is not happening on a company website or dashboard. MoveQuest is not taking money and then sending you the miners. No. When you purchase the miners, you're purchasing it directly from the blockchain. You are the first one to touch it, not MoveQuest and then you. It goes straight to you. And all those transaction fees would normally become a profit for the company is going right back into the ecosystem and repurchasing MQT off the market. And if you have less tokens in circulation, the demand is higher and the value goes up. Now, if you want to get started, the next question people say, well, how much do I have to pay? Because Brandon, that project you talked about before that I know a lot of people's in, it costs like $5,000 to get started. Yeah. $5,000 for their miners. Here, you can get started with $50. Our lowest miner is called the Navigator for $50. Now, it will get you 50% mining power, but at least it'll get you started. You can see how it works. You can see that, wow, I'm actually getting paid for my physical activity. Test the waters out. Then you're ready to get going. You can have up to 8 of those working for you, or you can evolve and upgrade your miners from a Navigator to a Trailblazer, Explorer, Vanguard, or Titan. Titan is getting you 400% mining power. 400%, you can have up to 8 of them working for you. You might say, well, Brandon, why do I have more miners? Because you will receive more MQT by doing that. It's like, if you wanted to mine Bitcoin with a laptop from your home, how much Bitcoin are you going to receive compared to somebody that has a factory with 200 ASIC miners hooked up and running? So the more miners you have and the higher mining power means the more rewards you're going to earn. Now, Brandon, is anybody actually getting any rewards? Well, let me show you Miss Casa's video of her claiming 10 days worth of physical activity. And mind you, she was not maxing out her activity. I jumped on her when I saw this video for the first time. She is not maxing out her activity. But look at what she got. Take a look.
Grand, beautiful risings, babies, and happy thriving Thursday. It's your girl, the Queen Connectress, and I am back because we are talking about Get Fit Mining. And for me, documentation beats conversation. So I am going to show you how easy it is for you to get paid off of your physical activity and your sleep. So the first thing I'm going to do is open up my MetaMask wallet and let you guys see that right now I have 1.35 MQT in my MetaMask wallet. So then now I'm going to go to my Get Fit Mining app. And as you guys can see, every day, your steps, your miles, your calories, your workout, and your sleep. All that data is put into the Get Fit Mining app. The app turns that data into a hash and puts it on the blockchain, and that's how we're able to get paid for our physical activity and our sleep. Now, every day you have to get up and submit your data. When you submit your data, it shows up as a line of information right here on the bottom. Now, every day you can claim each line of information in order to be rewarded your MQT. I like to wait for 10 days, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and claim my 10 days of data. I am going to submit that information. As you see, it says transaction in progress. And now my data has been claimed successfully. The MQT that I am rewarded from my physical activity and my sleep now shows up in my MetaMask wallet. So I'm going to go over there to MetaMask. Oops, let's do that again. There we go. And now you guys can see that I received 10.5, I think, MQT for the last 10 days. So like I said, you guys, you get paid instantly for your physical activity and your sleep. It all depends on when you want to claim your activity and when you decide to sell, how much you will actually make. All right, you guys have a wonderful day, and you keep being healthy, active, and beautiful. I'll see you soon. Peace.
Now, I want you to understand what just took place here. Ms. Casa was not asking MoveQuest for permission to receive her tokens. It's already allocated to her. What she was doing was giving an instruction to the MoveQuest smart contract that she's claiming her tokens into her own wallet. There's a difference there. That happens directly on the blockchain. She received 10.5 MQT. Now, someone's like, well, how much did she make? Well, that depends on when she decides to sell those 10.5 MQT. Let's say there were Bitcoin, and she had 10.5 Bitcoin, and she sold it when Bitcoin was at $600 a coin. How much would she make? What if she held those 10.5 Bitcoin and she sold it when it was at $20,000 or $100,000? That's completely up to you at that point when you decide to sell. The point is that you can do that. You don't need permission from a centralized company. I shared with our inner circle, and I'm not going to call them out publicly yet because my patience is starting to run thin with them. But there's another project that owes me about $1,000. That's my money. And I go to their site and I click the withdraw button and nothing happens. And then they say, oh, well, there's some error or something going on and we need approval. That was 2 months ago, and I still haven't received it. Yet, that's the difference between centralized and decentralized. Asking for permission from a company that can say, we don't want to pay you for whatever reason, or the blockchain where it doesn't matter. They don't even know my name. All they know is a wallet address and that it's yours. That's the difference. So again, when someone says, how much money can I actually make? Oh, by the way, I will be calling that company out publicly soon. But here's how much you can actually make. Let's say you had 8 Titans. That's the biggest miner you can have working for you. Here's the cost, because there are submission and claim fees. So the cost of operating 8 Titans on a monthly basis, if you're submitting every day, which you should, is going to be $126. That's the cost per month. If the token value is $9 per token, which is less than what it is right now, your profit, even after spending the $126, your profit is $279 a month. $279. 8 Titans working for you at a $9 MQT. What happens if that MQT value goes to $25? Now we're talking about those same 8 Titans. Your profit margin is $999 a month. Let me say that again. $999 $199 a month. Do I have anybody's attention? Is that better than we were excited that Rita got $172 after 5 weeks? Now, $25. I'm not speaking on speculation. I'm not talking about what could happen in the future. I'm speaking on what has already happened. So when I say 20 million, that's not, we hope that we can pay out the community $20 million in the future. We hope that it will be a $25 token. That's the goal. No, I'm telling you what has already happened. We were at $25 and this happened. Let's go further than that. What if the value is at $80? Those same 8 Titans. Now we're looking at $3,474 a month. Again, I'm not speaking on speculation. I'm talking about what has already happened. In fact, I remember this community being upset when the token dropped down to $80. This is what has already happened. Now I will speak on speculation. If we're talking about a 21 million tokens, what happens if the token goes to $5,000 a coin, $15,000 a coin? Do you think that people back in the day could have predicted Bitcoin reaching $100,000 a coin and believed it? No, I've been in crypto. I remember when I bought Bitcoin for the very first time at $640 a piece. I bought 3 of them. 2016 for $640 a piece. And as of this morning in Crypto Talk, it was $97,000 a coin. 8 years later. That is insane. That is crazy. So I don't know how high this can go. I only know how high it has already gone. I can speak on that. So that's for those wondering, well, how much money can I make? Well, and so, well, when can it get high again? That's based on what we do as a community. The more people using the product, the more people losing weight and going out there, the higher the value MQT goes. That is in our hands. There's no company that could force that to happen. Some things that have been added that we didn't have at launch is the hatchery. Inner Circle, you guys saw me, I did it publicly. I just claimed my first navigator and I went right in to get another navigator. So if you put in $100 worth of MQT in the hatchery, after 7 days, you will receive a navigator that's worth $50 and you will get your $100 worth of MQT right back. So if you've got extra MQT sitting there and you're just waiting for one day if the price or value ever goes up, put it to work for you. Make it your employee. And so anywhere between a navigator or a Vanguard, which is the second highest miner, if you have $550 worth of MQT, you'll get that Vanguard in 28 days. And we showed this morning, mine is 4 days away. I have 16 Vanguards sitting in the hatchery right now. And then I'll be able to claim those Vanguards and my MQT right back. Now, you can't have Titans in the hatchery, but to get a Titan, it takes 2 Vanguards to evolve to 1 Titan. That's why I did 16, because then I can evolve those 16 and get 8 Titans. That's the goal. So how this works is you're going to deposit MQT into the hatchery. You'll wait 7 to 28 days for it to hatch. You'll pay a small fee to AVAX to support the ecosystem, and you get your MQT back and an extra miner. The advantages is, one, it supports the market health, reduces circulating supply of MQT without burning, preserving token stability and value. It's a scalable ecosystem. As the market value of MQT grows, the hatchery scales with it, maintaining fair contributions to liquidity. If anybody wanted to get on the hatchery right now, I think there's only 10,000 MQT left. That it's like 93% full. I would strongly suggest, you get yours in there. I just tested it out with the 6. I think I have maybe 20 plus in my other wallets of in the hatchery of miners. But after the 4 days is up, I'm doing a whole lot more because I've got a lot of MQT just sitting there. It's not working for me. And this, oh, forgot to delete this, but this is not a limited time. It started out to be just a limited time, but now it's permanent. The hatchery will always be permanent and will grow with the size of the community. But what can you do with those miners? And again, in the inner circle, we went over the strategy on Wednesday. But here, let me tell you what you can do. We're going to have a leasing platform in place because at some point, the miners are going to be too expensive for anybody in the average public. I was studying on crypto and crypto talk and saw some billionaires saying, and even Robert Kiyosaki, that said soon Bitcoin will be out of the reach of most people because most people can't write a $107,000 check to get one whole Bitcoin. Back in the day, yeah, everybody could get a whole Bitcoin. But at some point, it's going to be out of the reach of the average person. You'll be able to get pieces of it, but not a whole one. Well, these miners starting at $50 is going to be worth more. Like Gala Games, those miners came out at $500 a piece. Do you know how much they're worth today? You wanted to go get a Gala miner? $140,000 for that miner. $140,000. So I don't know how high the MoveQuest miners are going to go. They will be more expensive than they are right now, and it's going to happen sooner rather than later, sooner than you think. Maybe the next 60 days or so, because the value of MQT it takes to get the miner is going to get locked. So if it says you need 8 MQT to get one mover for $50, it's going to stay at 8 MQT. What happens if the MQT goes from $11.80 to $30 a token, $50 a token? It will still take 8 MQT to get that what's it called now? Navigator. That's the new name for the small miner, Navigator. What's 8 times 40? So around the world, some people say, well, I can't afford it. I mean, it looks good. Well, how about you like to get started at no cost? How about leasing miners? You just pay the leasing fee and you'll be able to do your submissions and claims. You'll be able to claim your MQT. You can save up your MQT to purchase your own miner or use that MQT, put it in the hatchery to receive a miner in an allotted time period. But who are they leasing the miners from? What if you have extra miners and you put your miners in the leasing dock? My grandpa always said, have multiple property, live in one and lease out the others. So the leasing of the miners helps to build a more sustainable community as well. It allows anybody can participate without requiring everyone to mint their own miners. So this opens the door for more people to join the ecosystem. And then finally, you got to get started. How to get started? Get back with the person who invited you. Let them know whether you're in or out. Get yourself in the system. If you say this is not for you, at least thank you for taking time out of your Saturday morning to hear what this was about. I actually only wanted to do this in a 20-minute presentation, and I just got excited and we went longer today. So I hope I gave you enough information to make a decision. So even if you still say no, thank you for listening. But I do warn you, this is Saturday. You leave here from now, you go grocery shopping, you go mow the lawn, you do housework, you jumping up and down, watching football, you play with your kids, you go swimming, because sometimes in December we can do that in California. Not that cold sometimes. You're on vacation, you take that selfie in the gym, you choose not to get paid. Oh, let me forget this too. You go to sleep tonight, and God willing, you wake up tomorrow morning. Did you get paid for that? So it's a choice at this point, and I'm sorry I took that away from you, because now you know. If you do want to get involved, then get yourself plugged in. We have customer support available. We have our own private Discord group and channels in place for you to get all the help you need if you're brand new to the crypto space and need help getting onboarded. Also, be very aware and wary that there are scammers out there too. There are thieves. A successful project like this attracts them like white on rice. So nobody from MoveQuest support will send you a private message offering assistance and help. There are fake copycat MoveQuest sites out there and people that will be asking you to give you your seed phrase and all this other stuff that they use to steal your token. So while I said $20 million was made by this community, more than $500,000 was also stolen from this community. And it might be double that because not everybody came forward if they got hacked or stolen because they're embarrassed. I remember the time I made a stupid mistake. I didn't tell nobody about my mistake. I'm gonna just have to eat that one. But it might be even higher than that. So we want to make sure that you are safe and you know what you're doing. As a disclaimer, again, I am not a licensed financial advisor to be giving financial advice. I share information for educational, training, and entertainment purposes only, and it is up to you to make your own informed, intelligent decision on which direction you want to move into. I cannot guarantee you how much money you're going to make. This is not one of those investment things that I can guarantee you 3% a day, 13% a month. You do nothing and you get paid. Somebody's trading on your behalf. Compound. We don't do that over here. The money you earn is based on three things I have no control over. Number one, how physically active are you going to be? I don't know that. I don't know if you're going to do 20,000 steps today or 200. Number two, what's your mining power? I don't know how many miners you're going to have working for you. Are you going to have one navigator or are you going to have 8 titans? I don't know. That's completely up to you. And then the third thing is, I don't know when you're going to sell your tokens, because the value of the tokens fluctuate every day. One day it might be $11, tomorrow it might be $40. I don't know when you decide to sell your tokens. And Star Lemon, this presentation is being recorded. So if you, or if you're talking about the slides, then you can go to the Discord channel and ask, and we'll send you the slides if you want these slides. As I forgot, we're streaming on Facebook Live right now too. So that's completely up to you. And coming soon, sooner rather than later, is our new brand called MoveQuest. Take a look at this.
MoveQuest could be worth more than Bitcoin one day.
Yeah, high-level leadership.
A lot of sleepless nights, but we put the work in, and now it's paid off. I'm on the move, they on the move, we on the move quest. I'm on the move, stay on the groove, we on the move quest. I'm on the move, they on the move, we on the move quest. Quest, 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 quest.
That's right. Join the movement. Now, any day now, that MoveQuest.com site will be live. Right now, we use dev.movequest.com. I want to show you some testimonials. This is a guy I actually brought into MoveQuest. His name is Mike So from Taiwan. That's Mike. Mike decided to do a 90-day challenge 90 days ago in September. That's him on the left, September 15th, 2024. And then December 15th, 2024. It looks like a completely different person. That's Mike. You see what he's got on his left arm? He's got his fitness band on, his smartwatch. MoveQuest. Now here's what he had to say. Said, thank you, MoveQuest, for changing my life. When I first started with MoveQuest, I was drawn by the idea of move to earn. But what I gained was so much more. It reignited my motivation to move, exercise, and take control of my health again. In just 90 days, I accomplished something I once thought impossible. Achieving a 6-pack abs, ticking off a major item on my bucket list. Along the way, I lost 10 kilograms, rediscovered my discipline, and built a healthier, stronger version of myself. I mean, just look at his face. I was showing that to my dad the other day. MoveQuest didn't just motivate me to move. It gave me the push I needed to transform my life. Thank you for being the catalyst for this incredible journey. To anyone thinking about starting, don't hesitate. Take that first step. Your best self is waiting. So while everybody is here trying to make some money, look at what the other consequence is as well. Here's another testimonial from Rita. Listen to this.
Hello there, powerful people. I'm Rita from San Diego. Just want to share a quick testimonial about my experience with Get Fit MoveQuest. This crypto project has changed my life. I was already exercising 5 miles or more a day at walking this lake at my house. It used to take me an hour and 15 minutes, an hour 20. Now I was able to do it last month and beat my record 55 minutes. So I added a weighted vest to burn more calories and increase my heart rate. And it's been a powerful thing to be able to mine crypto and get fit at the same time. I've had to learn a new skill set through the ILCA Academy. I've been able to learn more about crypto, build a successful mining business using multiple miners for myself and my family, and generate a stream of income. So I just wanted to share a little inspiration. I'm 50 years old, I have 4 children, I have the best endurance I've ever had in my life, and I'm making an income doing it. So get fit, MoveQuest, keep it moving, keep it healthy.
And guess what? Rita's moving it right now. She's out there walking right now. So next time I do a presentation, I'm going to have more testimonials on here to show as well. And if you guys have videos and you want to do a testimonial video, send it over to us. We're going to put you up. We have an info site, and our info site has a whole lot of info about what MoveQuest is all about. We're really going to be fleshing that out even more after the app launch. Ms. Costa, if you could put in the chat box, if anybody wants to utilize that info page, there's no way to sign up on it. There's nobody's links. It's just an info page. If you want to share so people can know what MoveQuest is all about. I'm waiting for the app to drop. But I think on there right now, we've got a 12-minute video for Get Fit Mining presentation. I will be redoing that with this new information and try to do maybe because there's a lot more information now, a 15-minute short version of this presentation, not an hour-long one that you'll be able to share with others, and also on that same page, a long one like this as well to get more detailed information. Yes, movetoearn.info, movetoearn.info. And that brings us to the end of our presentation today. We're now in Christmas time, so we're taking next week off. So as far as myself, Ms. Casa, we won't be doing any presentations next week. The only exception is if the app itself drops, then I might, because as soon as that does, I'm going to be doing marathon blitzes, because this will be a relaunch of MoveQuest, only this time not with 230 people, but with 6,000, and a project that has already paid out 20 million. So we're not in can this work phrase anymore. And now I'm gonna do it big. So we'll kick off 2025 with that. So just keep an eye out on not Telegram, the Discord channel for information and updates on that. And we wish all of you a happy holiday season. Maybe I'll be back next Saturday again if there is new information, because looking at the calendar, the leasing is supposed to happen on the 26th, which is next Thursday. And so that's Saturday the 28th. Yeah, I might do something, but don't hold me to it. We will post if there's something that's going to go on at that time period. So with that, just get back to everybody who was invited you here before, and have a Merry Christmas, everybody. Brandon Ivey out. Thank you, Ms. Casa. Thank you, Rita, for us using your video. And I want to see some more testimonials from you guys as well. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, everybody. Wait. I got to see Mr. Q right there. Crypto pays me daily. He just gave you guys a hint. He's like CJ. He just threw something up there. Throw that up one more time, Q. What you got on your arms? Look at that. Look at that. 4. I want Q to share before we go. Share, if you got a couple of things, what would you like to say to the community?
Oh man, what's going on? Incredible call, man. Appreciate you just serving the community, and you and Miss Marnita, and just incredible. I'm excited to be on. I'm excited for what's coming. I'm excited what's already happened. And as you can see, we're taking this super serious, right? You know, we're not leaving anything on the table with this project, because it is absolutely life-changing. And when you talk about being in projects, and I know you and myself, we've been in just about any and every project that has come out, and this is the only one that I can say has really delivered something that is real, something that is sustainable, and something that can really impact people. People are making and earning these tokens every single day. And, you know, we have some people right now that are not, they're not participating. You know, you have everything you need already, but you're just not submitting that data every single day. And one of the things that our creator said the other night on the call is that everyone wins here. If you're moving every single day, you're winning. And she showed us the numbers, and it was amazing. You think that because you didn't do a whole lot that day that you might not win. Well, you might not win as big as you could, but everyone can win here. And I'm just excited going into the new year. This is our time because guess what? Everybody wants to, you know, that New Year's resolution, right? We want to get healthy, right? This is the perfect tool. We have it in our hands. We can go out here and impact some people. We can, you know, go out here and start earning, and let's really run this token back where we know it can go, right? She showed us it doesn't take a lot of people for us to have a 4-figure, 5-figure token. It really doesn't. So I'm excited about that. Appreciate you again, Mr. Ivey, for, you know, serving on a Saturday when you could be out doing whatever you want. You're here delivering it to the community. So we appreciate you. Everybody go out there, submit, submit, submit. Don't leave your money on the table. It's not what you see today. It's what it's going to be in 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, 1 year from now. How much are these days worth? These could be $1,000 days for you. So go out there, do the work, and submit, guys. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you in 2025.
That's what I'm talking about. On that note, take care, everybody. See you next time. Bye-bye. And I'll put this recording up as soon as possible.